Hey friends, and welcome back to Everything Explained in 5 Minutes, the podcast where we take complex stories and make them simple, fast, and worth your time. Today, we're looking at what's happening in Los Angeles, where protests have erupted in response to recent federal immigration raids, and things have gotten intense. Let's unpack it. It all started last week when ICE agents launched a series of high-profile immigration raids across Los Angeles. According to the Associated Press and the Washington Post, over 100 people were detained, including a well-known local union leader, in operations targeting areas like the Fashion District, Home Depot, and several garment warehouses. These raids didn't go unnoticed. Within hours, protesters began gathering in downtown LA, calling out what they saw as aggressive and unjust immigration enforcement. Demonstrations were mostly peaceful at first, but quickly escalated. Protesters blocked major roads like the 101 freeway, and clashes broke out between crowds and police. Several Waymo self-driving cars were set on fire. That's when things really started to spiral. Law enforcement, including the LAPD and California Highway Patrol, responded with tear gas, rubber bullets, and flashbang grenades to disperse crowds. Dozens of arrests were made. While some acts of vandalism were reported, many on the ground emphasized that the majority of demonstrators were peaceful. And then came the big twist. Former President Donald Trump, now a central political figure again, announced that he had activated thousands of federal troops to be deployed to Los Angeles. According to Time magazine and The Guardian, around 2,000 National Guard soldiers and 700 U.S. Marines were sent in under Title X authority, meaning the federal government bypassed California's approval entirely. This move sparked immediate backlash. Governor Gavin Newsom and Mayor Karen Bass condemned the deployment as unconstitutional and politically motivated. They've since filed a lawsuit against the federal government, arguing that the troops were sent without cause and are inflaming tensions instead of calming them. So, why does this matter? This isn't just a local LA story, it's a national showdown between state and federal power. On one side, you have the federal government pushing for stronger immigration enforcement. On the other, state leaders insisting on local autonomy and warning against military involvement in civilian affairs. Meanwhile, the situation on the ground has raised serious concerns about press freedom. The Guardian reported that over 30 journalists were injured covering the protests, including international reporters struck by sponge rounds. Australia's Prime Minister even weighed in, calling it horrific. So, to wrap it up, LA erupted in protests following sweeping ICE raids. The federal government responded by deploying military forces without state consent. California officials are now suing, claiming it's a violation of the Constitution. The protests have ignited conversations about immigration, civil liberties, and how much power the federal government should have over local issues. It's messy, it's emotional, and it's shaping up to be a major legal and political fight. That's what's happening in Los Angeles, explained in 5 minutes. If this helped you understand the headlines a little better, hit follow and share the episode. And come back next time, we'll break down the next big thing together. Until then, stay curious and stay informed.